Peace and light, family. It is the pretty priestess here. Just want to talk a little bit about Jade. And that's that Sade Kiss of Life. That is my shit. But let me put that on pause. I absolutely love Sade. One of my favorite artists. And if I ever want to just mellow out, chill out, Sade is the one that I'll put on. And I will surround myself with my beautiful friend, the Jade Stone. The Jade Stone is such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stone. A lot of people keep it around their house, especially in the Western and Chinese traditions. They use it in a lot of their little feng shui statues. You'll see some jade dragons and other little jade statue, and that's because it ushers in that energy of prosperity and abundance. But that's not all the jade is on. For real, let me tell you, jade is like really inexpensive. You can buy it when you're out and about. If you go to any particular crystal stores, you can just like reach out to that jade that like kind of speaks to you. You can even order some of those stones online for a really reasonable price, and you will not be disappointed when you get yourself a really good jade stone to work with. Jade is a balancing stone, so those people that work in those places where you're dealing with people that are hard to get along with, if you work at Popeyes, you need to get you one of these jade stones so that it'll help you in dealing with these difficult people that come through here. All of these damn ass fools that's jumping through the windows, socking folks because there ain't no chicken sandwiches. Come on, man, we got to do better than that, huh? Jade is really good. It gives support for like that busy person, right? So that's going to keep you level headed and keep you in that space where you're not in a snap out mode or quick to snap out on people and everything. It's going to help you to stay balanced. And so if you have any meditational practices or anything like that, the jade stone is definitely a really good stone to work with to help you to stay in that state of that meditational state that's going to keep you balanced and leveled off. It's a very, very lucky stone. Some people carry it as their lucky charm. I like to carry a jade stone in my purse. It attracts health, it attracts wealth, it attracts love. The one that I work with typically is green. And the green jade stone works directly with that heart chakra energy. So that heart energy center kind of deals with your ability to have compassion for other people. So just like I was saying, for those people that work with individuals that are really trying, it's going to help you have a little bit more compassion and be able to understand where other people are coming from, especially those people that are really like working your last nerve. um, it carries that energy of health. So it's going to definitely help you in aligning you with the energy of making decisions that's going to support you in in any of your health goals. Say if you want a proper diet where you're eating right, or getting that confidence to just go to the gym and stick to your routine and everything. The Jade Stone is going to help you with that. It's going to help you to stay grounded, and it's going to help you to stay focused on any goals that's going to move you towards your purpose. It's going to help you to connect to your star player. I'm here to tell you, I love this jade because what I have in my hand right now is the yoni egg. And the jade yoni egg, it really helps you in balancing your moods. It supports your reproductive system. And so there were some times where I was going through some some issues with my reproductive system where I had fibroid tumors, and and I was experiencing like severe cramps, and in between cycles, because you don't want to use these like when you're actually on your menstrual cycle, but you do use these um, during those times that you're not. And what this actually does is it helps to strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, and it also generates that healing energy that's connected to the jade stone, to go throughout that whole reproductive area, to help support in that whole healing process. And it also promotes wellness so that you can continue, even if you're not in a space where you need that healing and everything's going just fine. This is still going to support you in like overall reproductive wellness. This is going to be this is a really, really good tool. Not gonna, because I got to tell you right now, let's talk present moment. For me, this is a really good tool. It helps to keep the vaginal area moisturized. Um, it helps me to really work those Kegel muscles to keep everything nice and tight and strengthened up. And it's not even just about like pleasing your man and making sure that you're able to utilize those muscles to give your man pleasure, but it's also going to help you with having that, that urgency when you feel like you really got to pee and you're about to piss your pants, and if you don't hurry up, this yoni egg will definitely help to dissipate that. It'll also help in dissipating those times where you sneezing and you feel a little bit of piss, get on your, you know what I'm saying, or you feel a little leakage there when you sneeze. This yoni egg is going to help to tighten up those muscles so you won't have those occurrences of urgency, frequent urination, and accidents and everything. Ain't it crazy that all of a sudden you start to see these ads with these women that are wearing diapers? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, women my age, like in their 40s, wearing diapers. It's a ad on television. You see her and she at the nightclub or wherever in the hell she at, somewhere dancing and boogieing with a damn diaper on. And they making it seem like this is like the normal thing. This is where it's at. I need you to know that if you um, think that's normal, then maybe we should talk, because I got to tell you, I don't think that's a normal thing. When the hell did a 40-year-old woman decide that wearing a diaper is what time it is, or even a 50-year-old woman? Like, I don't want to wear a diaper when I'm 90. So when the hell, would I be wanting to put on a diaper? And then, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they just got these commercials that convince people that they need this shit, and they really don't. What we really need to do is build a discipline, a healing for our bodies. And this jade egg is definitely going to help you to get into alignment with that whole healing process. So it's going to strengthen, it's going to help you with keeping that vaginal wetness going on, so that you'll always stay in a space where you know what I'm saying, you have um, 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 I can't think of the word offhand, but it's going to definitely keep you moisturized. It's going to get lubricated. It's going to keep you lubricated. It's going to keep you moisturized. It's going to keep those muscles strengthened and tight, and it's also going to promote healing within your body. The other benefit that it has is that it's going to help you on an emotional level, right? So remember, I was talking about how it works with that heart energy. This green color, surprisingly, is the same color as the energy center associated with what we know as the heart chakra, right? This green yoni egg in particular, it helps to restore emotional balance. And so maybe some of those times, sometimes we get into a state where, you know what I'm saying, our nerves are easily worked, or, you know what I'm saying, you're easily aggravated, your frustration tolerance is low and everything. And this jade helps to support emotional stability and well-being. So you can use this internally as a yoni egg. I have a pair of jade earrings, which is really, really helpful. I have a necklace too. I don't have it on right now, but keeping that close to the throat chakra, in between the throat and the heart chakra, really helps you to have the highest vibration when you're speaking to other people. So your communication is a little bit more clear. You're speaking your truth. Um, but you're not doing it in such a way that's offending people. So the highest vibration is coming from you when you speak your truth. Um, so that jade is really, really a supportive stone. It's like a one-stop shop. If you really want to start working, if you're just now getting into crystals and just really now starting to really learn about the healing properties of how crystals work with your energy, it's like not this magic rock that's going to do everything for you and you just sit back and then all of these magical things appear. What it does is align you with the energy that's connected to it. So with this jade egg, it promotes a lot of healing and well-being, and it helps to connect with that energy that's already in you. So when you use this internally, it does a lot of healing on the inside. The other tool that I have here is this Jade Roller. Now, Jade was also revered over in, I believe it was China, or one of the Asian, I did China. Sorry, China as as a fountain of youth. It was known to be a tool for beauty enhancements and whatnot. And so what I do is I'll put either a little bit of my facial moisturizer after I wash my face, and I get my jade stone, and then I'll rub that up on my face, and it is really like nice and cool, and it feels really good. But here's the thing too. I've noticed that my skin tone is brighter, my complexion um, is just a little bit more brighter and clear, and I will attribute it to using this jade rolling stone. So I put a little around my eyes, and what it has helped is with that puffiness and everything that I tend to get sometimes around the eyes, has helped with that. I got this little thing that was going on around my neck where I was starting to get, this old lady neck thing going on and everything. And that's definitely helped with that. Like I can't even detect it anymore. Like I noticed it and I'm like, what the hell's going on? But you got to keep living in order to get into that space. So, I mean, it's whatever. But these are some tools that you can help to kind of slow that process down and to be able to hang on to your beauty just as long as you absolutely can. So, grab yourself one of these jade rollers. Now, they have these out. On some of these websites, and some of these websites they're asking for like $50 and $30 for these things, and I'm going to try and see if I can find them in bulk so that I can get them out to you guys for a reasonable price. But these things are just like really awesome. As a matter of fact, I messed around and I went to the dollar store and I found a very small jade roller at the dollar store. At the dollar store, believe it or not. Now, if that was a real jade, because I ended up giving it away. If that was a real jade roller, then whoa, what the hell? Like a super fine, and then they got them all on the internet for like $25, $30. So, that's the other thing too, is that just look around. So if you're one of those people that travel around and shop around in little stores and that have that beauty section, you'll be surprised at things that you find in places like Burlington and Marshalls and TJ Maxx and shit like that. Like I got this amethyst candle holder right in Marshalls for like $10. Get the hell out of here. So just check around and don't be so quick to hand folks all of your money, so quick, especially, I mean, you know what, here's the thing. I'm not in the business of haggling over price over every little thing. If there's something that I really want, then I would definitely pay for it. I have no issue with that, and I have no issue with supporting local businesses and everything. But if you see a shakedown, don't be a fool. Don't hand anybody your money. If you don't feel that it's worth it, then it is what it is. Um, Again, The Jade Rolling Stone is a beautiful, wonderful tool for your skin. And you can take this jade and you can cleanse it or clear your crystals out easily with um, um, what I use is Florida water. I use Florida water, a little bit of water, and that just gets it just like that. But you can also set your intention to clear it and blow it. Come back to it later. You can run it under cold water. You can lay it under the moon. You can put it in the sun, whatever's clever. The one thing that I will suggest that you don't do is do anything like set it in something abrasive like apple cider vinegar or peroxide or something like that and just leave it sit in there for a while. I'm not really sure, how that'll work out for you, but I do know that I had a jade stone, a yoni egg, and because I wanted to make sure that bad boy was clean, like when I would boil it and then I would put it in peroxide and it started to dull it a little bit. So just, be careful with that FYI because, I was just new to the game and I just didn't know. So I ended up having to buy a whole nother one. The energy still held in it as far as the jade was concerned. But I did do a little bit of damage to it because it kind of messed up the surface of it. Um, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the elixirs with jade. So you can also make some really good facial elixirs by getting you some jade, some rose quartz, um, and just using some regular. You can use distilled water or you can use spring water. Tap water, I mean, we all know about Emoto's work that you can kind of charge water to turn it into whatever you need it to be. But it's really good to work with that spring water, Fiji water. We're talking about your skin here. We're talking about your skin. I like Fiji water because Fiji water is untouched by anybody, and you can kind of set that intention and program Fiji water to whatever you need it to be. And I mean, Fiji water is so gangster that I can just speak over Fiji water and say I want joy and I'm feeling some type of way. Take a swig of that Fiji water, start drinking it, and I automatically feel better. That's how tight Fiji water is. Now imagine if you snap through you a jade up in there with a rose quartz up in there, and maybe just about 1, 2, 3 drops of frankincense, maybe 1 drop of myrrh. Shook that up and put it in a spray bottle and made a facial toner spray. How awesome would that be? That would be gangster. Now you can leave that jade and those rose quartz in the water and let it sit by the moon and let it charge, or you can put it in your windowsill and let the sun charge it up. But you want to leave it in there for a few hours so that the energy that's in the stone can transfer into the water. And when you do that, you will make yourself a powerful, powerful tool. So if I'm not really clear on what it is that I'm trying to say, at the end of the day, get you some jade, bring it into your life, put it in your purse, put it in your yoni, put it on your face, bring it in your bed and put it under your pillow and watch it help you dream, put it in your pocket and watch it attract you to money situations, put it around your neck. Watch your conversations shift into a more positive space. Put it by your ears and notice how what people say to you is not so offensive. Put it in your life and watch your frustration tolerance increase. Put it in your life. Get you a yoni egg. Use it, work with it. This jade is the very best one, and I've used several different yoni eggs. The jade is the absolute best one in getting yourself into a space of emotional well-being. It boosts up the sex drive so that you feel like a little bit more confident. It it helps to produce that moisture and get you in a space where you're ready for action. Um, it helps you to get into that space where you're really ready to connect with that sexual energy. It's a very, very, very powerful tool to work with. So then again, grab you a yoni egg, grab you a jade facial roller, grab you a piece of jade on any level, keep it in your purse, keep it in your yoni, keep it on your face, keep it around. Definitely get you some of those feng shui statues that has the jade dragons and all of that other stuff. Those are so dope. Get you a jade vase. Get you some jade. Get you some jade. Get you some jade. Now, one crystal that I really rock with is a whole nother other, which is that amethyst. But I gotta tell you that jade is just special to me because it's a one-stop shop. And I definitely had to take a little bit of time to talk to you guys about that jade. So grab you some jade. Peace and love.